Welcome to the channel. I'm Dani Walker. Thank you for joining me. On today's episode, I'm going to share my top 15 favorite headshots from the 2021 Miss World competition. If you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel, sharing it with your friends, and also hitting that notification so that you know when new episodes are released every week. And if you're a pageant fan or contestant, don't forget to check out the merch store that is linked below. Since Miss World was postponed this year, I have a little bit more time to check out the contestants, and this episode was requested, which I really appreciate, so I'm going to be sharing with you the images that really stood out to me. Of course, I'll share them in no particular order. Dominican Republic. Ooh, okay, look at this. Love the natural curls in this. She is just a stunning contestant to me. The styling is really simple. I like the soft pink that she's wearing, the small stud earrings. People often talk about how Miss World winners always win in white, pink, or blue, and I'm wondering if this wardrobe styling is trying to put those vibes out there. Venezuela, oh my gosh, what a beautiful queen, right? She is somebody else that is really sticking out to me, somebody that's been standing out in the weeks that were leading up to Miss World prior to them postponing it. She just really stands out in a group, and that, I think, it always is gonna play a role in pageantry if you can get the judge's attention visually, and I think that she does that so well, and just the styling it's on point for this. She just looks so Miss World in this image to me. Miss France, oh my gosh. This looks like a high-end beauty campaign. She looks like she is in a perfume commercial for Estee Lauder or Dior or Chanel, right? Look at this. Gorgeous. I love it. And I feel like at Miss World, they really put out elegant vibes. It's different from USA and Universe. I feel like Universe is slightly sexier. We see contestants that maybe lean more towards that Instagram model look, but Miss World has a completely different look in my opinion. And I haven't even figured out the best way to describe it. If you know what I'm talking about, comment below. Malaysia is another contestant that we've been hearing a lot about at Miss World. I've been seeing her a lot on social media, lots of fan support. I think she's really beautiful. I think this is a great shot of her. Beautiful, clean styling. Love the small earring here. It's just soft glam. England's photo may surprise you for being in the top 15, and honestly, it's right on the edge for me because I can see how gorgeous that she is in this image, but I do think that the photo quality should have been a little bit better. I thought that the resolution was a bit low and it just compromised the quality of the image, but I'm going to look past that because she is just such a gorgeous contestant. Let me mention that now, since there's time before Miss World, that I would be happy to do some other Miss World content, but I want to know what you want to see on the channel, so leave your requests in the comments below and then I can work on creating those episodes. And don't forget, if you are a pageant contestant, to check out Rehearsed to Relatable. This is an online course that you can take anywhere at any time that is going to teach you how to create a personal brand that can make you stand out in the interview room, and it'll even teach you what a personal brand is if you're unfamiliar with that. So check out the details for that in the description below. Chile, she is like a forest fairy in this. She just has this soft beauty. I could just see her frolicking through a forest somewhere. Maybe she's more like a Disney princess, I don't know, but she's gorgeous. Her eyes really capture your attention. At least they captured mine. Shri, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that she has such a beautiful image. I believe that this was shot, and I believe the hair, makeup, and photo shoot was from Lisa Opie, Beauty by Lady Code. But this is such a beautiful image. I really like all of the soft pink tones in the makeup and how it's kind of this like monochromatic look with the makeup and the wardrobe, but the hair is perfect. Shri, girl, you gotta bring this look to the stage for finals because this is stunning. South Africa went bold for this image. We didn't see too many colors in a lot of these headshots, but this was beautiful and really well done. Shudu was one of my top picks when she was competing for Miss South Africa. I believe I had predicted her in a top 3, and some people were surprised to see her up there, but I think that her speaking abilities are exceptional. And I think that that is something that's very important in all pageants, but especially at Miss World. And I think that that was really evident last year, or not last year, but for the 2019 competition during the final question. That the ability to speak candidly is important, and I think that she has that skill, so I'm going to be looking out for her. India. Huge fan favorite right here, and somebody that I'm definitely looking at and paying attention to. I love her. I think that she's fantastic, and this image I think is a really, really great representation of how competitive I believe that India is going to be this year at Miss World. Vietnam is right on my edge with this image because I feel that she's gorgeous, but I would bet that she has some stronger images. And there were some other contestants that I could have easily put into the top 15, but for various reasons, I ended up putting these contestants in the top 15. So she's on the edge for me. Let me know what you think though about this image. I still think it's beautiful. It gives me Miss World vibes. Peru. She kind of reminds me of Hannah Arnold, the reigning Miss International Philippines, or Miss Philippines International. I don't remember which is correct right now, but she sort of is giving me that vibe. Do you guys feel that? I think it's beautiful. Such a really elegant, soft image here. I like the hair pulled back and out of her face. It really shows off her eyes, which I think are what really draw you into this image. Indonesia, this image is interesting to me. Normally, I prefer an up-close headshot. I really do think that they could have zoomed in for this, but I'm not gonna split hairs because honestly, when I was looking at the images from the contestants this year, they were all over the place. There was a lot going on this year, so because of that, I am not gonna split hairs about this image. I think she's gorgeous in it. I think it's really, really well styled, really beautiful. Love the hair for it. I would love to see this hair on stage on her. It's great. Uganda's image was right on the edge for me, and the only reason for this is because I felt that the hair could have been brushed through a little bit more. I wanted it to look a little bit more polished, but I had to include her because she is a doll. She is so gorgeous to me. Just her features, I can only imagine if she has makeup like this really soft and natural look, I think it's gonna look phenomenal on stage, and I will be looking out for her. Philippines. So I did a preliminary recap for this pageant, and then the pageant got postponed, and then suddenly happened, and then suddenly Tracy won. And I mentioned Tracy in the preliminary recap because she's competed in the Philippines before. She's no stranger to the pageant stage. I feel like she's put a lot into her preparation, and this image, I believe, is reflective of that. It's really beautiful. It's classic. The styling is simple, and she has a really bold red lip that to me is very vintage inspired, and I would say that some Miss World title holders do have a little bit of that vintage elegance. I can feel that. Namibia. What I really love about this image is I feel that she is genuinely smiling in it. And if she's not, boy, she's great at faking it, right? This is just so beautiful. You can feel her warmth in this image, and that to me is what draws you in, but also the quality of the image is very beautiful as well. I do want to give mention to a couple other contestants that weren't in my top 15, but they were right on the edge. And honestly, I think that if this competition were judged by a panel, that these ladies could be in a top 15 for their headshot image. So the ones I'm going to mention and recognize are the Bahamas, Northern Ireland, Albania, Botswana, Cayman Islands, Canada, Cambodia, Gibraltar, and Wales. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Let me know what you want to see next on the channel. I am always paying attention to subscriber requests. Thank you so much to all of you too who've been supporting. The channel recently hit 85,000 and I am so grateful. That was an amazing Christmas present for me. But of course, we're always working towards that next goal. So 90,000 pretty soon, right? So thank you so much for all of your support. I greatly appreciate you and I can't wait to share the next episode with you.